Thursday, October 5th, 4:16 p.m. New York time. Good afternoon. I'm going to go over a review of my day trades, scalping the futures market on the currency, the euro. I took 5 trades. They were not all long. They were not all short. Understand? So first, let me just show you the bigger picture. Quickly here are weekly candles. This is the current weekly candle for euro. It'll be done Friday, 5 p.m. So this is how the price action is currently going. New low for the year. This is year-to-date chart. Each candle's a week. Here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. New low for the year. This is the euro against the dollar. Again, the dollar stronger. So let's move this down, update it. Here we go. New low for the year. Or high, lower low. Well, let's look at the daily. Again, looking at the year-to-date chart of the daily. I already moved the low of the year down here. Zoom in. So for the day, be closing the futures here, close at 5 p.m. So still have a little bit more than 40 plus minutes. It's green, higher high, higher low than the prior day. So it's doing a retracement. Again, the overall trend is down. It's doing a retracement of this big move down. This was a consolidation breakdown. Let me show you. That was a consolidation. A consolidation is when a lot of candles overlap. Yep. And these were stop hunts. This was a bearish stop hunt. It was a fake out. Look at that big candle, big wick, tested here, and failed to close above it and sold off. That's a good entry signal because, again, it showed huge supply zone of sellers dumped, and then it dumped down there, and now it's retracement. So looking for this in a day trading pattern is what I like. See, I like to have these candles do a wick retracement and fill, and one could go short on a break below that low right there. And then you would have had these gains. So let's go look here now, intraday. 5-minute first. This green area was during the Asian session, 2000, 2300. This purple area during the London session, 0200, 0500. And then this area was the primary New York session, 0800s to 1500s. That's military time for you civilians. Learn it. I'm going to test you. From 5 to 8. 5 to 8 a.m., 0500, 0800. See, we're doing retracements, but making higher lows. Got it? So I labeled this as a supply zone. It was 730 right here, 730. So to me, that was important because this was a consolidation. That was consolidation on the 5-minute. And this green candle retest there and then made that breakout here. So to me, that was an important level. Demand zone of buyers. So if it ever gets retested during the daytime, I'll be looking for a potential trade there. Or if I'm trading short, I'll be looking at that potential target on the downside. Let's go forward a little bit. The 5-minute. Look at that. Bearish pin bar on top of here. That was the 805 candle. A huge wick on the top. Bearish. Got it. Label that. Let's go into the 1-minute now. 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then we start looking at my trades. 8 o'clock. Markets start getting busier in the United States. the currency markets, the futures markets, busier, 8 a.m. because banks open. 1 minute candles. Look at that big green candle. 804. Broke above here. Also, this key level was a 4-hour high. See this purple line? 4 hours. That was a 4-hour candle that started at 0-100 in the morning. So broke above it right here. Most often, breakouts fill. So yeah, the breakout. And now that retracement. And I went short here, 0.814, short the euro. Broke below here. I got in actually early. I was thinking waiting until we actually go lower. Let me show you the 5 minutes. Right there. Jumped in early. But again, I was using the entries off the 1 minute. The setups on the higher time frame. Yep, I was thinking to go short when we break below here. But I was really extremely bearish, so I just took it already. Let me show you on the yellow horizontal line if I had gone short here. I'm going to label this, say 5 minutes, because we're looking at the 5 minute candle. And here's the 5 minute candle. And I went short there, minor retracement. Then that retracement here, this would have been a really good short right here. That green candle, huge wick on the top, tested here and rejected it again, just like I just showed you on the daily. Remember on the daily? Failure, retest here, failure, big wick. So when we look at the 1 minute, same thing. Yeah, that rejection there, that white candle, and that green candle filled it. That's okay. Never going to always get in the top or the bottom, and that would have been better. So my short, still in it, goes lower. So originally, again, I was thinking to enter short here, but I got in there early. So if I went short down here, that's where I would have got in. And the momentum, nice, break that swing low. The momentum actually continued going down, which I mentioned here when it broke above here. Yeah, it was 2 candles up and then reversed. And sometimes timing, location is good. So this one worked out good for me. Better. I mean, thank goodness I didn't go long here. I would have been probably a loser. Let's go forward a little bit more. Reversal occurred here. Remember that green supply zone? I mean, demand zone I showed you, demand zone. Look for a retest, potential target. So entry here, short, potential target down here. And it went inside there and looked at reversal. So I closed right here. Short 0.814, closed at 0.826, winner. First trade, winner. Very nice. Big gain. It's a very big gain for me. Usually I'm not staying in that many candles. But it worked out fine. I'm a happy camper. So now I can take this. It's not valid anymore. Undo that. Undo that. Grade them out. Let's go on to the next trade. This was economic news that was released there. So another reason I closed here, because I knew we were coming up to the 8:30 news. And I don't like to be in a position during the news event. So a huge spike action here. It spiked down. Look at that, all the way down to that 1 hour low right down here, which I already grayed out. Yeah, if I was short, I could have made more, but as well, the news could have been the other way and taken away a lot of my gains. So nothing wrong getting out of it before the news. And look, it still continued going down. Left a lot of money on the table. This was another key level right here. Let me show you on the 5 minutes. Right here. Zoom out. All the way back. Let's see if I got it drawn back. Yep, that was during the Asian low. So I labeled that Asian low, that green demand zone also was there. It's interesting because this low, the Asian session, the London session down here tested it twice too. So it's showing as a key demand zone, buyers are stepping in there. So my thought was, if it goes down here today and reverses, be a nice trade setup. Zoom in a little bit more. Let's take it on the 1 minute back here. So again, looking here in the 1 minute. And notice this big candle here, big trading range. It's like a huge dump. You got tired going down. So built consolidation, building energy, consolidation, and reversed. So I went long here. Yeah. Long because we broke above that and got in too early. I was wrong. And then stopped out. Fast move reversal, went down one more time, stopped me out for a loser. So went long, 0.841 and 0.842 got closed. Second trade. Didn't go so well for me. I'm not a happy camper. I'm going to look. After I got stopped out, huge move to the upside. He had a tight stop. Look, it went higher, higher, higher. Yep. Wow. Here, that big green candle, big wick on the top. I actually went long there. That was 0.846. Went long. Look, the momentum's going up. So again, I paid commissions, lost that trade, but I still was bullish down here the way things were going, especially that big green candle. So again, the momentum's going in my favor. Closed there, took my profit, very small profit I made on that. That was my third trade. That was a winner. So still worked out. See this again, gradually going higher, higher, higher. Huge move up. That's a good place to close the trade at because that's probably not sustainable. Got it? Mm-hmm. Now we're at 9 o'clock, 0900. Half an hour before the New York equity market opens. Huge consolidation here. Below 1055. Widen that a little bit more. Broke above it and breakout. See if it is going to continue or reverse. Right. So again, breakouts, failure, and dump. So if you're bullish, look for that retracement to the upside. I mean, look for that pullback for entry to back to the upside. Now, again, see this purple line? I have that on a 1 hour low. Labeled. Coming into the New York session. Yeah. 917 here, reversing. $9.25, 5 minutes before the New York Stock Exchange opens. Coming back to retest the swing high. Again, here was a consolidation. Retested it, reversed. Again, we had that failure that broke above this 1055 a few times and filled. Watch this now. Excuse me. Let me show you this on the 5 minutes. So this big green candle here, I labeled the midpoint, that red horizontal line, midpoint, that gray area. To me, that was important. I was looking at potential trades off of that, reversals. You see that in the 1 minute. See right here. After that formed, go forward. 931, New York stock market opens. Look at that. We're up here. Remember I told you that supply zone also happens to be that 1 hour high, that purple line. So let's show you here. That swing high, that bearish pin bar, I labeled that here. He's getting tested also at 1 hour high there. Supply zone being, again, potential reversals. Now we're in there. Selling off after testing that supply zone and that 1 hour high. Oops, let's go back one more. So these white candles, they mean the price open and close the same. They were indecision. Yellow candle means, again, it didn't take out the higher low. Prior candle, indecision. Big consolidation here, but fake out. Yep, that big candle, white candle there, and that white candle there, indecision. On top of a trend, yeah, more likely bearish bias. Broke below. I went short, 09:37 a.m. Short. Open trade. Momentum's going down, breaking that midpoint, that 5 minute. Remember I mentioned that? Make sure you get on the 5 minutes. There it goes. That big green candle, midpoint. 1 minute candle here, going down. 105, consolidation, resting there, building energy. Hopefully it was going to continue going lower. It went lower. Nice. Still in the trade short. And reversal, I closed. Don't want to get back much of my money. So closed at 948. Went short, 937, closed at 948, winner. I was hoping for a big candle like this down here. I would have closed it on my own. Look at the momentum going back up on the 1 minute chart. Again, swing high here. And now the 5 minute low there, I labeled that. I'll show you. Right there, that 5 minute low, I labeled that green candle because that was significant. Swing low, but higher lows. For 1 minute. Back inside the supply zone of sellers. Economic news at 10 o'clock. So we're already here at 9:57. Economic news was at 10 a.m. I knew not to be in a trade. Look at that. It dumped. Yep. So news already came out. As soon as the news came out, broke below, I took that trade right there. 10 a.m. Yep. It was simultaneous when that news was already released. So 10 o'clock in a few seconds. So a few seconds after the news came out, I was just more bearish here. So I got in. Short. Nice. Huge dump. And I took the trade out. Broke that swing low right there. So went short 10 o'clock. Closed at 10:05. Winner. Worked out good. Look at that. Momentum's going lower a little bit more. And then reverse. Consolidation. That's how it went. I shut down, got done. That was my day trade. Scalping morning session. 5 trades, 4 winners, 1 loser. Bad trade. Bad loser for me. But again, I closed fast. And we'll go forward a little bit more, just see how things look. After I close, thank goodness I closed my short here. Look at that retracement. Come back up to the supply zone. Look at it again. That 1 hour high up there gets tested finally. That 1 hour purple line. And also the supply zone. Bearish pin bar up there. Potential and weakness. But again, gotta be cautious because every time it gets hit in this supply zone on top, it's chipping away. So there's a higher probability it's going to break above there at some point. Retracement. A little bit faster. 10:50. So 11 o'clock, London session closes. Their afternoon's done. Now it's only left for the North American session. Less traders participating. I'll get here to the 12 o'clock. Oops. There we go. So this is the 11 o'clock right here. Let me zoom in from 10 to 12. So 10 o'clock here, 12 o'clock here. Let's show you again. Finally broke above that watch. See, we popped above it, popped above it, popped above the prior day high. Because remember, I told you it's chipping away. It's eventually going to pop above it. So again, it took a few times to finally break above it. Went above the day high. And the 1 o'clock session here, again, resting here, not me, but the charts, to eventually go even higher. Midpoint on the 4 hour. Again, prior day high, look how high this yellow horizontal line, look how high we went. To eventually close here. Zoom out a little bit more. So this is all scalping, shorting, plenty of trade opportunities, both directions. But at the end of the day, look at that. Big reversal. All this consolidation in here, but a new high. And we're finished by looking at the daily right here. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you want to see this content earlier, I posted on my Patreon earlier a lot more details on my trades setups.